Alright, what's going on my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host Terry and welcome to the channel Buy the Dip. Alright guys, back with some LCA, little bit of news update here, and wanted to bring this to you, and I want to say thank you to my subscribers for telling me about this here, because I think it is pretty good information that my LCA family needs to know. In a couple of my other LCA videos, I had a few subscribers in the family say, Terry, do you follow Will Meade on Twitter? And I'm like, well, I don't even have a Twitter account, but let me go look him up, because they told me that Will Meade is a popular Twitter, account holder, and he talked about LCA. So he gave a little, maybe a thumbs up, green light go on LCA. So I was kind of investigating who Will Meade is, and basically, he has it right here in his little bio. Will Meade is a former PM at Goldman Sachs. He founded a $1.4 billion hedge fund. He's educated at the University of Chicago and Johns Hopkins, and he has his email here about private feed if you wanted to email him at statsfund.com. So he's been in, looks like he's based in Chicago, Illinois. He's been on Twitter since July of 2016, and he has over 100,000 followers on Twitter. So he must have a very good, strong following of fans and people that really likes to see what he talks about. So when he posts about something, that's possibly 100,000 people going to see what he is talking about and what he is posting about. So what news do we have today, guys? So if we go back here on October 23rd, which I believe that was Friday, and here we go right here. So this is the good news right here. Will Meade posted on October 23rd that LCA is getting too cheap, hashtag Gnog at Golden Nugget Las Vegas. Merger should happen in November. So that there is really good news. He also has a chart here of how the stock has went up and down, and now he has it highlighted here at 12.25 or something like that. And I do agree, man. The way that it is right now, it's definitely a buy, and that's crazy. So I want to thank Will for doing this shout out on LCA. So guys, it's not just me, giving the shout out to LCA, trying to get this, thing going up. We got other people too believing in the stock, thinking that right now it's a good buying opportunity, which I totally agree that it is, because I just think it's, in a sense, almost easy money. So yeah, he also talks about sports and other stocks if we go through his, history here and things like that. He talks, so he must be big into the stock market, being he was a Goldman Sachs. So he's probably into, sports and things like that. So that was pretty cool that, he did post that about LCA. I wonder what happens if we click on this here. Okay, we can just see the chart even a little bigger here. Yeah, there we go. So you can see the chart. Oh, cool. I can see, let me see this here. Let me move this over and we can read these comments, because I don't have a Twitter account and it wasn't going to let me read the comments. So let's get over here and read them. So here's people replying back that the guru is back. The cheaper the better. I like it by Cookie. And then this person here, Paul, said certainly looks it at LCA. Someone here is asking about something else. And Simon says, I don't understand the fall. Anyone got a glimpse idea? Which, Simon, man, I'm with you, because honestly, I don't understand the fall either, because it's not like this stock has did anything to make it go down. It's just the market's going crazy because of the presidential election and the stimulus checks, and people's panicking and whatever, and they're possibly selling out. So that's possibly what happened. Sam Mortgage says, will get cheaper, even less than $10 soon. So this person's saying that possibly will it get cheaper than $10? Guys, if this thing goes below $10, I might just have to mortgage my life in order to, get as many shares as I can. All right, let's see here. Trader Joe here says LCA scam alert. Plenty of reports where he just wanted a merger to move cash flow. Pump it up. So this guy's thinking that, I don't know if he's meaning possibly Tillman, but I don't know. Hey, this is pretty cool. One of my followers is right here that commented. I think he was one that told me about it. Sejal Patel, man, Mr. Patel. Cool, man. So you're on there. That's cool. So I think Mr. Patel was one that told me about this here. So he's saying, what does that mean, though? There's a lot of revenue coming into Gnog online, which, guys, I told you before, they're averaging like $25 million a month in New Jersey on the revenues. So, yeah, I totally agree. Like, they have a lot of money coming in. So, I mean, if that's what's making them money, then, you know, you don't want to lose your money. Let's see what else we got here. Come on, Twitter. We got Swing Capital here talking. LCA's macro retracement. It continues stem uncertainty and the election risk on the table. It's possible consolidation at 12 before the reversal by Kyle's strong merger. And basically here he has a lot of all the SPACs that has basically had trouble too with the SPACs right now has been in, you know, a little bit of trouble overall with everything. But yeah, man, that's pretty cool. Just wanted to bring you that. I also found something else out that was pretty neat, I thought. So we'll get into that here as well. And I don't know if you guys ever get on the actual NASDAQ website and look at everything, but I did find that at least what we're seeing is there's a little bit of information on here, because sometimes with these SPACs, before they, you know, hit a merger, you don't see too much. So when I scroll down here to the information, it is nice to see that they actually have the market cap up for LCA. Looks like it's $484 million market cap right now. So that's pretty nice to see that, you know, we do have a market cap up. And they do have a beta down here of 0.34. And then over here on the left, you have all the key data information. And, you know, it's kind of funny, but the sector of this is it's technically a tech stock in a sense, which is kind of crazy. I thought it would be more of gambling, but yeah, I mean, it basically is technology based. So this is a tech stock, which is kind of crazy, man. So, which is kind of cool. The industry is computer software, prepackaged software. And here it has the share volume. Look at the share volume. 1.7 million. Average volume is 2.6 million. Basically almost 2.7 million of share volume, of average share volume. And the 52-week high was 1928, and the 52-week low was 882. So the 882, though, definitely had to be before they even announced that they were going to merge with Gnog. The 1928 was definitely when this baby was on a roller coaster and going up. But yeah, man, what do you guys think about that? What do you think about Will and his thoughts on that LCA could be a good buy, which I agree with him. I think it is a great opportunity to buy. And got to keep up on the NASDAQ, because I think it's really key that as we get closer to the merger, there's still no updates yet on the SEC filings. I checked that today, which I didn't think they'd have an update on a Sunday, but just figured I'd go in and check it out. So we're still waiting on SEC updates. And I think it is important that we keep checking the NASDAQ, because if the NASDAQ starts putting more information up, if we start seeing more information over here, because everything here is NA. So once we start seeing more of this information coming in, that'll be good. So this information could take a while to come back into the stock, which will help it then go in the future. And if we see here, if we look at the chart, chart's pretty brutal, man. This was back when it was up to $18, $19. And then it's just been a sell-off ever since. So I think we're in that point where we were on the first roller coaster up, and then, of course, the sell-off, and now it's down. And honestly, guys, I think we're getting ready for that V-shaped recovery, because it looks like we're down here close to where it was before. This stock definitely has a... Now, back here it was 11 and something like that, but it still has a strong resistance right around that $12 mark for me is like that resistance point. This stock doesn't like to go below 12 too often, but if it does, I'm going to buy as many as I can. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Guys, you found it helpful, hit the thumbs up, join the Thumbs Up Nation, man. It really helps out the channel. And guys, I'll catch you in the next one. And remember to buy the dip.